Hi, this is Kevin Thomas, and welcome to the At Home Film Festival. We're going to be a little different this week because I want you to leave your home and go to the SF Queer Film Festival this weekend, August 22nd to the 24th at the Roxy Theater. Get more information at www.sfqueerfilmfest.com. I am a little biased, I'm going to admit, because I am director of programming with this festival, but that also has me know that I sought out good quality films. Because my YouTube channel isn't hours long, I'm going to have to pick some highlights. But there's so much more to see, you'll have to try it out. But let's take a look at some highlights right now. Opening night is so exciting on Friday the 22nd. It's a movie called Love Me, Bait Me, and there's also a short film that is really good before this feature. But Love Me, Bait Me has a story that I've read about and I've heard about, and it's actually being talked about in the media a lot these days. But it's back to the times where LGBTQ plus people were underrepresented in movies and TV, and that's still happening. I remember the book The Celluloid Closet and the film The Celluloid Closet, which I thought helped put a light on that subject. And we started getting more parts where we're no longer the killer or the suicide victim or just the psycho. We started to get parts as normal people, as in working people, friendly people, family people. But this movie has statistics that you won't believe that even today, or especially today, especially the trans people, the T in our acronym, are being poorly represented in movies. They're still the killers and the psychos. And this movie also shows back in pre-code days, there was a lot more freedom among same-sex partners and kissing and hugging. And we need to get back there because we are just people. A feature we have on Saturday is so unbelievable. It's called Cutaways from director Mark Schwab, who will be there. Oh, he has had other films in our festival. He is such a good filmmaker. This year, he has a story of an up-and-coming film director who becomes a victim of the cancel culture. So he's no longer the next Steven Spielberg. Instead, he's left with doing porn with low-budget, no-budget actors who are amateurs. It's so hard to fall from glory in such a situation. But this movie leads to some dramatic twists, interesting plot moments, and of course, comedy. Gotta watch it. By the way, before Cutaways, we're going to get this interesting short film, What We Said in the Blackout. Oh, this is so good. And the filmmaker will be here for this too. I also sought out this charming film, Bear Week Diaries. Oh, so adorable. It's a documentary that screens as a narrative feature because it takes place in P-Town's Bear Week. And anyone that's a bear or in the community, or if you're not, every major city has a bear week where all of us big, hairy gay men and their admirers, or muscle bears or panda bears or whatever, we go there and congregate and enjoy each other for being ourselves. Well, P-Town has a story where, look, these two guys meet there and fall in love. It's still a documentary, but the love story is real and precious to me. And I can't believe this. The filmmaker is coming all the way from Italy to screen this film with you. Mm-hmm. Mi parle un po' italiano, eh? Another program I cherish is the one we co-present with the National AIDS Memorial. This time we will have two shorter films that are both terrific. First, there's Cashing Out, which is a documentary that I didn't know anything about this topic. But apparently back in the day, when men were dying of AIDS, men in particular, it was really a death sentence, but they still needed to live. So what they did was sell their life insurance policies to people who probably thought they would be cashing in soon. Well, guess what? Many of them didn't die. Oh, the things that we learn in this 40-minute gem is amazing. That will be playing with Gert's Boys, a short 20-minute documentary about Gert, who is really the mother of the AIDS Memorial quilt. She's a Bay Area native. She knows a story about all the boys, which are the quilts. And there's over 100,000 of them. Look at them. And they are stored in Oakland. So, oh my God, this is so Bay Area based and interesting. Another really, really good film we're having this year. Then we have a smaller film that still is terrific. Sugar Beach. Oh, wow. So hard to label this film, so I really won't. But it's about a young person who's female. She might be a lesbian. She might like men. She might be a pansexual. She's not willing to identify herself as any of those, even though she's getting pressure. At the same time, she's doing great in school, so she has pressure from that. She's doing great on the sports team. So it's pressure, 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 which happened, not Marsha, which happens to so many young people because it's so hard to grow up in this world, especially when you want to know where you fit in, but you don't want to be labeled as you're fitting. Oh, wow. Mark Eustace, who we know from so many gay events in San Francisco that surround like screenings of classic movies like The Poseidon Adventure. He tells a story of something that happened to himself that's very sad, and I find him brave for having told this. And as we're hearing this horrific story, we get to see a beautiful hummingbird as he's almost reading us poetry from the heart. Really terrific work, Mark. Our Female Power program, which has some really good shorts, one that stands out to me is Clam Diving for Beginners. This movie is so funny and it's like irreverent. It's colorful. It's really so good. Sunday's Box of Chocolates has so much variety. Oh, it's one of my favorite programs. One of the shorts in that program is Bury Your Gaze, which is sort of a Groundhog Day-ish story where a woman keeps dying, but she comes back as an actress and she keeps playing the romantic lead in a straight role over and over and over. And she goes to heaven and comes back. She needs to make a change, and we all know what that is, before she is accepted inside those pearly gates. Very inventive. Also in the Box of Chocolate section is super funny. Is Get Your Story Straight about a Filipino family gathering together to try to cover up a murder together. It's a comedy. Love it. Well, that's our show of the week. I hope you share and subscribe. Come back next week, but this week, go to the Roxy Theater to the sfqueerfilmfest.com. As we leave, we're looking at my promo interview. So this way, if you feel like I've missed a movie, because I can't talk about them all, if you go to this video, which I'll include below, you could see highlights from every segment of the film festival instead of my shorter little video here. I hope to see you there. Don't be shy to come say hi, watch this other video, and let's go to the movies. Thanks. Okay, bye-bye. I look good.